Hello Caesar, I'm sorry to bother you yet again, but what would you do in my shoes? I know it's not very nice to be on tweet all the time on Twitter. It's also my first time, but I have to do something to save Rose. I mean, they're only, it's 10 o'clock now, and at 4 o'clock she has an appointment with the vet. As I said, she's very sweet, you know, and there is no one for her, and she has, I can show you, Lizzie, come on, she has bitten, I can show you the wound. Hi Liesje. This little one, Liesje, kijk eens. So as you can see, she's been bitten by Rose and another dog, maybe I can show it as well, has been this little one. She has been attacked by by a few, and due to Rose, maybe you can still see the stitches here, and on the other side of her neck there are stitches, on the other side of her neck are stitches. She's been attacked all over. She was almost dying. So before Rose only bit people, and for that first I put her on the leash, and then later I muzzled her. But when she starts biting my own dogs, well, it had to end, and I already applied for Spain with the films I put on YouTube before, but I've sent them to your to the casting to the people on your site, but no one responds, you know, and I can imagine that you cannot help the whole world. I do get that, and I do get it. That's maybe it was not very nice to be bothering you on Twitter like that, but well, like I said, what would you do if it's the only chance? Because there is no other chance left for her. And that dog comes from Romania. She already has a lot of issues. She's been hit by a car. She's been in a shelter. In Romania, the weather is like 40 degrees Celsius. I don't know what it's in Fahrenheit, but 40 degrees in the summer, and minus 30 in winter. She has arthritis. She has a lot of a troubled past, you know. And now she's here 2 years, having bitten 10 people. My dogs, more than 10 people. You know, last week I still applied for Spain in a easy way. Like I thought, well, it has to happen, but relax. But since Lizzie, that little one, has been bitten, and you see the wound, I mean, I cannot have that my small dogs get attacked. But I also, you know, I want to save Rose, and please, like I said, you're the only one, and I do know that you cannot save them all. I do understand that, but I'm the only mother of this one, and you know, mothers, they fight fierce for their children, you know. I have to try this. I do. There's no other option. So please watch this film and only say yes. If you say yes, I can cancel the vet's appointment, and then we can see how she gets to Spain. She's, like I said, she's a very nice dog. She only wants to cuddle, and if you find people for her who can cuddle her all day, then there's no problem. I mean, but she has to get rid of the biting. She always bites the back of your leg, and she does it. She's in that case, she's not to be trusted. But that's where you come in. You can fix that, hopefully. I hope it. If you see her, you see how sweet she is, you know? Hey Roosje. Roosje. Hi Roosje. As you see, she's wagging her tail. She's always wagging her tail. She's so happy, and she's so sweet. She's like a corgi, but then, like I said, I always see her like a cross between a wolf and a teddy bear, a bear, and a Native American Indian. That's Roosje, kijk eens. You can see how sweet she is. You can see she's sweet. Only she bites. But please, there are only a few hours left, and I thought this is what you do, you know, this is what you are all about. Now you're celebrating all those worldly things, but isn't the soul, that's the soul, you know? If I knew someone else, I wouldn't have bothered you. Because I know everyone is pulling from you. And I think that's horrible for you. I do understand that. But it would be so nice if someone, even though it was no, to give an answer. This is not, I'm not talking about furniture, you know, this is very important. And from the casting, they also didn't answer, because I already sent a few emails explaining, and I sent all the videos included and everything, but I don't get any answer, and this is too important to let go. Like I said, I'm like a pit bull. I bite just as long as it takes, but there are only so many hours left, and I only have to hear that I can cancel the vet. But as you see, I've been at this point before, and then I cancelled it, because then it was only because she bit people. But now she has bitten my small dogs, and one was nearly dead, and stitched all over, blood everywhere. She was in a very bad shape. Now, thank God she's amongst them again. I thought she would be traumatized, but she's not, thank God. Even though she can be a drama queen, but also the other little one with the open wound. When I see her, I know I have to push through, you know? I have to do something, but like I said, you're the only other option, and then it's done, you know? And there are only 6 hours left. So I hope you can see this and say yes to Spain. If you were still in Los Angeles, I wouldn't even bother. But just the fact that you're so near, you know, in Spain, it's so near, and she has 6 sisters from Spain, because I have fostered more dogs from Spain. I have 6 adopted from Spain, 3 Romanian, 1 from Holland. So I have lived in Spain for 7 years. I mean, I know what it's like in Spain, and they're not very nice for dogs either, so I have 6 from there. But Rosa is from Romania, where it's even worse. And but like I said, I wouldn't bother you if you were still over there, or but I have to, you know, that it's about her life. It's about her life. It's not about any other thing. It's about her life. So please forgive me for bothering you, but I had to try. I really had to, for her sake.